Hello there, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Today I just wanted to talk about why we should study religion and all that stuff. But I did want to start up front by saying that I wanted to do a few slightly shorter videos. I wanted to maybe do some shorter videos where I'm not rambling quite as much and just see how that goes for me. Because, rambling is my favorite thing to do. But maybe I should make it every single video. Anyway, so I'm going to talk today about why we should study religion. So you might be saying, well, Kat, if I'm not religious, why should I study religion? And that's a good question. You see, religion by itself can be a lot of things and can mean a lot of different things. It can mean having faith in something like Jesus Christ. It can mean, like a bunch of different practices you do. Like maybe it's something like Judaism where it encompasses every single aspect of your life and there's all kinds of little rules and things that you follow. But really and truly, the biggest reason to follow any sort of religion and to study religion, study is actually the more apt word we're going to use here, is that you can learn a great deal about yourself and ancient people through doing it, and it can also give you tools and methods to live a better life. Studying the way, for instance, like Buddhist masters from the past dealt with their suffering, their anxiety, and things like that can help you deal with your suffering anxiety now. Studying the philosophical musings of great Hindu teachers can really get your noggin jogging and get you going onto a correct path. Not to mention studying maybe the moral teachings of something like Zoroastrianism, which is a very moral religion, or a very morally focused religion, can really help you live a better life in the here and now and be a better person. One of the channels I really like to watch, he tends to start a lot of videos and sometimes end the videos by saying that uh, if you're interested in living a calmer, wiser life, consider subscribing. And I would say that that's also a good part of it. A good part of the reason we study religion is that it can benefit us in our everyday life. Studying religion and studying the lives of religious people can help us understand what is possible and, what people can really put themselves to. Not to mention, religion can be, in the right circumstances, a great boon to your everyday mental health and your everyday physical health as well. Physical and mental health really do kind of go hand in hand there. Know what I mean? And not to mention that it can also be just generally very beneficial to you spiritually to just, study different religions. Maybe you're a Christian, but maybe learning a little bit about Buddhism or some other religion can kind of help you get a new perspective on your own religion. Maybe maybe you can learn a little bit about different religions or different religious practices and find ways to incorporate them into your own practice. Maybe you can learn a little bit about mindfulness meditation and how it can really help focus your mind during prayer and things like that. Maybe you can learn different forms of bhakti so that maybe you're a Muslim, but you learn about bhakti and you can learn about how you can bring the love of God into your everyday life. There's lots of different reasons to study religion. There's lots of different reasons that if you're already religious, to study other religions. And even if you're like an atheist or something like that, you can still get a lot out of studying certain religions and understanding them and understanding why they function the way they function and why people believe them. I think too that everybody out there is going to have a slightly different path. I think that everyone's going to find a path that will work for them in the right circumstances and a path that can really benefit them if they follow it. Some people I think are truly meant to have like a Christian path, and then other people I think are more like meant to have like a Hindu path or a Buddhist or a Jain path. There's all kinds of different paths out there that fit all kinds of different kinds of personalities. And from my experience, from my understanding of God, God is willing to accept all of us as long as we are sincerely trying to live a good life and are sincerely trying to be good people. God doesn't need us to follow any particular rituals, and you should remember that the rituals that you follow should be there to benefit you. They shouldn't be there just because, oh, hey, this is the ritual I'm expected to do as a Muslim, or hey, this is what I'm expected to do as a Hindu, or hey, this is what over and over again. You shouldn't just do things because you're expected to do them. You should do them because they're benefiting you, and they're benefiting the people around you, and that they're making things better for you. That's the main reason you should practice religion, is that religion can be a great boon to your life. And getting closer to God can really help you feel better, happier. It certainly makes me feel a lot happier. Now, another thing you should consider though is if you're in a religion right now that's really making you miserable, maybe really take a good long look at it and understand that maybe it's not the right one for you, or maybe you're just not really very religious at all. Maybe you should take a break from it. I do know some people that religion does not necessarily benefit them the mostest ever. So, sometimes they got to find other sources of things. But I still recommend religion very highly. I recommend, in particular, Hinduism and Zoroastrianism. Those are my two that I'm recommending today. Here, prescription. This is the prescription the cat gives. Although you can find peace and love in pretty much any religion. And I think that we should all look within ourselves and see what we want to do. Where does our heart lead us? And we should try to keep our hearts open. And even if we're not religious ourselves, we should look at different religions and philosophies and things like that and try to take as much benefit and as much good stuff as we can and bring it into our lives so that every day we live a better life. But that's just the main reasons to focus on religion. Not to mention it's just super cool. And if you're into me, if you're into history like I am and you're into sociology and stuff like that, religion becomes a very big part of that. It becomes a very big part. Religious movements are a very big part of history and why people do the things they do. Anyway, I just thought that this would be a nice little short video, and I would see how folks like it. Hopefully, you liked it, and if you like it, like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. And also, have a great day. Have a wonderful day and great day and a peachy keen day. Okay, bye.